Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am hot as shit in here. I don't know what it is, but every time I shower and put on face lotion, I sweat like a sweaty person. Hello, friends. I think I'm gonna post on YouTube just so folks know that we're live. Because I had to restart the stream, which was really annoying. Why won't it let me do a post from here? That's weird. Yeah, so things are gonna be a little different tonight because I have multiple interests. And actually there is an H3 connection, which is great. And that is what we're gonna talk about. Because this is another one of my hyperfixations is the Chelcie Lynn universe. All right. Yeah, YouTube, you need to fix that shit for sure. Someone just messaged. What did they say? Oh, it's just the chair. Okay, that's okay. Watching Pauly Shore live now. Okay. It's so good. I honestly think Chelcie would be hilarious on H3. Oh my god, I would love to have Chelcie on H3. Like, just as herself, I think she'd be amazing. The Nathaniel Klansman crossover. I can totally see it. They would definitely be related. I'm so glad that there's a crossover. I'm wearing a Tammy shirt right now. Probably can't show it on screen. Yeah, so we're going to talk about trailer tales tonight, which I didn't expect to do, but then I saw a bunch of things that made me mad, and I wanted to make some space for it. Yeah, a funny little story about Chelcie is I am mutuals and internet friends with Beth, her sister, Biffy. When they came to Boston for her for Chelsea's stand-up tour as Tammy, I got to hang out with Beth and Tina and help run the merch booth. It was very fun. And her fans are awesome, just like H3 fans are awesome. So it's I feel like they're both cultivating pretty cool audiences, and I'm proud to be fans of both. But first, I wanted to do just a little bit of stuff from last time. I got a lot of really sweet comments, both here on YouTube, like a ton of comments. I'm overwhelmed trying to read them all and respond in a good way. And I also saw that people are organically posting my videos on the H3 subreddit, which is really cool because then I'm like, oh, maybe Ethan saw one of them. You never know. I know he loves the subreddit though, so Ethan, if you have, keep up the great work. Proud of you. Yeah, so I just wanted to show some nice posts in the subreddit that I was very happy to read while we get ready to go into our topic of the evening. Okay, so this one was this is just the little 1-minute clip I put together of Kat 10 Barge embarrassing herself. I'm apparently her number one hater now because it doesn't seem like anyone's really taking her to task other than me, and I'm happy to do it because writer to writer, I think she needed a little come to Jesus moment. Yeah, so people were just really sweet. I found her through this video and she's super cool. She's also going to start doing an H3 after show, so I love that. Just having this other people talk about it without me. The after party idea. Wasn't she fired? Yes, Kat was. No, she wasn't fired. She was laid off. Kat was live in chat. Just talking about Kat there. This is really, really sweet. I can't recommend Girl with a Microphone more. She's awesome, level-headed, and it's very pleasant to listen to. Thank you so much. I was in stream last night, and it is really nice to hear someone talk like a normal person about H3 instead of how the slop is. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I enjoy the slop, right? I'm a huge slop fan. It's fun to do the, taking sides and kind of giggling at people, right? But I also have mature, evolved opinions about all this stuff, and I thought that a lot of us do, based on what I see when I'm perusing the subreddit. I don't need to get facts right. It was an opinion piece. Hello, like, for real. Alexandra, you're so right. That was so embarrassing. Okay, so there's that one. Mean girl journalism. People really I mean, it was like a perfect storm that night. The fact that both Alexa and Kat ended up in chat. I mean, you can't like plan for that. You can't coordinate that. I am assuming that Kat has like a Google alert on for herself or something, because I genuinely have no idea how she found me. All right, so this person says, this video has so many slam dunks about Kat Tenbarge. It's so worth a watch. Also some tea on Taylor Lorenz at 1:18:40. Yeah, and then they rounded up to some talking points, which is awesome. I love that. It's going to take Ethan 3 days to get through the video with all the digging new info she has. He's not going to watch it, but you guys are sweet. We're going to see 50 Insta stories about it. I would die. I would die. I just got done watching it, and I highly recommend. Nice to see actual feminists slapping down these hucksters. Thank you so much. Oh my God, just watched this video earlier today, and you did such a great job with your explanation of the article. Thank you. My very expensive MFA finally paying off. So glad I'm putting it to good use. The video is amazing. This lady's vibes are amazing. Thank you so much. I have a long tattoo session today. Seems like the perfect content to listen to during it. Hell yeah. Enjoy. I hope your tattoo came out phenomenal. And then we have an excellent point from the girl with a microphone. This is a slightly older one, slightly older video about, you know, when the three of them and their cronies were saying, oh, it's anti-feminist, it's misogynist to sue women, like before the Kat article came out. And this is hilarious. Since when does the girl with a microphone have this many fans? I don't know what happened. Every other post I see on here is about her. I'm not even hating. I'm just wondering. Go watch her though. Thank you so much. Girl or guy or they, them. I don't know either. For some reason, the Kat Tenbarge Alexa Nicholas video really hit a spot, like hit a nerve, and I think the crew being on vacation kind of gave space for that. I don't know. It's not the kind of thing that you, like I said, can plan. It just kind of happens. It went crazy. There were multiple times there were over 100 people in chat. That actually happened last night too for the Shonda Black stream. But over the course of the 2 hours or 2.5 hours that I was streaming, over 1,400 people watched it. That's like insane. And now the video has, let me see, I think it has like 9,000 views, which is nothing in the world of H3, of course. But 10,000! Holy shit, Bae! My, one of my videos has 10,000 views now. Isn't that crazy? Holy shit. So that one has 10K. Yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm very happy about it. So I'm glad I made that clip, because this is a clip of the full Mean Girl Journalism video or stream. It shows it's worth it to make clips if you're trying to get into this stuff. And then doing some shorts as well can help. I have not done enough shorts, that is for sure. But just telling you guys about my strategy here as I figure it out as I go along. Victoria, yay! Hi, Victoria. 10,000! I know! It's bananas. So yeah, I don't know why that one was so such a big deal. I know everyone's always like, wow, I didn't expect this to go viral. I did not think talking about Kat Tenbarge and Alexa Nicholas would go crazy. Like, no offense to them, but I mean, their beef has been going on for a while, and I don't know. I feel like Kat is just sort of like tangentially connected with H3, even though they've had her on. So yeah, just a mystery. The mystery of virality continues. And then we have this one. Girl with a microphone debating a puff piece against Ethan while the author is in her chat. Yes, that is definitely what happened. And it was a great time. The fact that Kat is even aware of this stream is so telling. That's what I'm saying. I am accusing Kat of being very online. She's just got a couple thousand followers and was in the chat instantly. So the she is me, I hear. Yeah. I think I have like 3,000 something. No, I think it's like 3,700 because I got like 700 new followers in the last week or whatever since this video came out. Yeah, so that's me, like 3,700 followers. Maybe she has a bot that notifies her. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's so satisfying watching her yell. Watching her yell at Kat in real time for being bad at journalism. She deserved it. We gotta call people out. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I have not had a chance to work on my audio yet, obviously, because I was just here last night. Thank you so much, Julie. But you know, like, she deserved to be shamed for that. One writer to another. And I was happy to do it. I actually really enjoyed watching and reading the author's responses. I also liked that Girl with a Microphone was very blunt, but way more respectful than I think most could have been with her replies and addressing. Well, I mean, it helped that I wasn't really reading her replies. Like, I could see them a little bit as they were coming through, but it wasn't anything that was like, with peace and love, like worth responding to. There was no arguments. It was just like, I have two college degrees, both bachelors. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I feel like it's a weird thing to brag about because what, like, you got a double major? Like, what are we talking about? Or did you go to undergrad twice? And then being like, I won an award, and just sort of just like yelling those things. It's like, what am I going to say to any of that? Congratulations, good job. Your journalism professors would not be impressed with this writing, you know? There's none of it. She knows that was not good writing. This is surprisingly good. I was going to skim through it, but I watched the whole video. Thank you. I noticed friend of the show next, Alexa Nicholas. Yep, she was there. Girl with a Microphone is awesome. Thank you guys so much. I've been watching her recently, and it's so refreshing to hear someone just actually make sense in all this. I'm trying my best. And also, speaking of microphones, I do have one. I'm just waiting to get the hookups for it. I will have that in time for our new project that we are working on. Wait, if we watch that here, does she get the view or is it better to go by YouTube? Thank you so much, Harry Agent 3485. Oh, this person said I'm like a Destiny person. I don't know what the fuck that means. I have never watched Destiny even 1 second. I think you can watch it either place because it's a YouTube link. So I think the views count either way. But I really appreciate you asking. Love the commentary on the article. Subscribe right after that. Thank you. Hi, Alyssa. It was random shit in between saying Zoran won. Exactly, Trey. Like, and someone said in chat that they thought, or in Reddit, they thought she was doing that to like piss us off. I didn't even think of that. Like, I thought that she was just like excited. But it also kind of didn't make sense that she just came in screaming that. Not knowing me. Like, it was a very weird entrance for her. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to like world build or assume things about people. Yeah, so I don't know. Also, just a heads up, I might be doing this all night because I just got salicylic acid lotion for the first time. My life is changed. I have like chronically dry, like bumpy skin, you know? And I feel like a goddamn newborn baby right now. So 10 out of 10 recommend salicylic acid lotion. I think it's like the CeraVe version. CeraVe? I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so there's that. Thank y'all so much for all the wonderful comments. Listen, I'm on day 2 of it. It like instantly softens your skin. It's crazy. Let me find the one so you can see what it looks like. SA cream. I also got the SA body wash. I hate that they call it SA because, like, you know, being terminally online, all I can think about is SA. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's this one. The SA lotion for rough and bumpy skin. Because I have like the keratosis pilaris or whatever up here. And so I was like, I just want to work on that. I want to have like softer skin in general. And so, I mean, I've had it my whole life and it's been so annoying. My high school boyfriend thought it was a rash. And so I fucked with him. I don't even know how he didn't know about it because we'd been together for a while. And he's like, oh, what is that? Is that a rash? And I was like, yeah, don't touch it. Oh, and he got so grossed out. It's showing Reddit. Oh, it's still fucking doing that? Listen, this thing has been so dumb. It's like not refreshing. So I have some technical stuff to work on. But thank you, Trey. Yeah, if you guys see anything, there you go. If you guys see anything weird happening, just throw it in chat because, yeah, this has been, I don't know what's going on between OBS and my computer, but there you go. Okay. Oh, you guys can't even fucking see it. There we go. Right? Y'all can see it now? Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm wearing. I'm gonna repaint my nails tonight because they are coming off because I was sick of the Dunkin' Donuts vibes. And I have, I guess I'll give y'all 4 options tonight. They're very similar, okay? So we have Dark Omens, which you can't really see very well. It is like it's a deep purple, but it's a thermal, so then it turns black on the tips of your nails. That's Dark Omens. We have Freudian Slip again because people were talking about it a lot. It's like a muted lavender, I call it. You can see it pretty well there. And honestly, Dark Omens, the purple is kind of like that, and then the tips are black. Then we have After the Rain, which is this really pretty blue. It's like a periwinkle iridescent. And then Ghost of Hecate, which is like a white iridescent. I'm going to put it in chat. The thermals are so cool. I need to get more of them. But I have so much nail polish that I cannot buy anymore. Okay, so no. Okay, people here don't watch Trailer Tales. Well, you're going to find out about Trailer Tales, and it's a great show. All right, so here is nails. Dark Omens is thermal. Then we have Freudian Slip, lavender. Oops. Then we have After the Rain, periwinkle, and Ghosts of Hecate. White. And it's like a white sparkly. Okay, lock in your votes. Dark Omen sounds cool. Yeah, Dark Omens is a cool polish. I think it was one of the first ones I got. They have a new thermal. These are all Mooncat, by the way. They're my favorite. They have a new thermal that's white with blue tips. It kind of looks like a cloudy sky. I kind of want that, but we'll see. So excited to catch you live. Hi, Kristen. Yes, I saw one of your comments. So nice to see you here. The purples are so cute, but I'm such a sucker for white nails in summer. You're so right. Let me take my nail polish off while we're doing this. And then let me see what we're actually supposed to be doing now on the show. Oh, I can show you this while y'all vote. So we talked last night, because last night I was here talking about Sean DeBlack and his lawsuit coming up. And I shared my thought that I wanted to keep these streams going once the show comes back. Because really, I started doing them because I missed the show, and there's been so much going on that I have opinions about, right? I didn't know if I was going to keep doing it, but there's been such a great response, and the more I thought about it, it's like all we have after the show is either Reddit or going to watch a slop tuber about it, right? Even if they're like friendly to Ethan and like charitable to Ethan, it's not the same as like a real fan. And we have Captain Quasar who's doing like an H3 waiting room. And so I thought, what if we had an H3 after show? You know, like a couple hours later, because I'm not going to do it right away because I can't watch during the workday. But in the evenings, like I've been doing, which seems to be a good time for people. And just having a place to come and, you know, chat the way we do on Reddit, but, you know, live and interactive with each other. And I'll come up with some fun polls and things that we can do. It's one of those things that I think it'll grow as it happens. So, to that end, this is what I worked on after I got off the stream last night. I was up very late working on ideas and stuff, and I quickly mocked up this, which you might have seen on YouTube. But yeah, so this is my plan for the H3 after party logo, the theme of those streams. So let me know what you think. Let's see. Hey, let's see. Purples are so cute. I saw that one. This is the fastest I've ever become a fan of anyone. Oh my God, Alexandra, that's so nice. I'm currently caught in a Facebook back and forth with people saying how horrible Ethan is. I really should have stayed quiet. Girl, protect your peace. Protect your peace. Also, like, who is fighting on Facebook? It's usually, for me, the only people I'm fighting with are, like, Republican boomers. 1000% about us having somewhere to congregate with other normal, rational people. I deleted my Reddit account a while back, too, so I've been feeling especially disconnected. Oh, I'm so glad you found this, then. Girl, watching you go from starting the streaming, then earlier this year pausing, Victoria, and now finding something you're happy to do a show with about is so exciting. Excited to see where this takes you. Thank you so much, Victoria. Yeah, Victoria has been here from the jump, essentially, right? Because I used to do, like, political streams. Because I had a political audience on Instagram, I thought people would come over and enjoy that. Just, like, a lighter take on the news. And I put so much work into it, and I did so much. But the political space is gross, and it's also pretty saturated. And so I was putting in all this work, and, like, some people were watching and they were wonderful, but it was expensive because I was in a studio. Like, it was a whole thing that I was trying to get off the ground. And I was also having, like, serious mental health issues and some physical stuff going on too. So it was just a lot. So then I started, like, a smaller, like, mellower thing, and then I just had to take a break. And I did not know that I was going to stream ever again, but here we are. Followed from Insta. Yay! Thank you so much, Victoria. And thank you for being a mod. If you ever don't want to do it anymore, just let me know. So yeah, H3 after party will be coming next week. So hopefully I will see y'all in the evenings. It's going to be around this time, so 9:30 Eastern. And as I said yesterday, I'm thinking it's going to be like Tuesdays and Fridays, but I think next week I'll do Monday night so we can talk about that first episode back. Like, I feel like we have to. So that's the plan. That is the plan for us. Okay. Can I make this any bigger? All right, great. All right, so let's get into the real reason we're here. I'm going to do a little intro about Trailer Tales. So even if you don't watch the show, you're going to know everything you need to know going into it, okay? Because I, like H3, I am a huge obsessive fan of that show. They were trash-talking Teddy Fresh and calling him a Zionist. So predictable and stupid. I had clips. So he's a liberal Zionist. So stupid. Yeah, like, I wouldn't even bother, girly. I wouldn't even bother. Ooh, okay. Dark Omens seems to be the winner by a lot. Okay, cool. Great. That's kind of what I wanted to do anyway. That's Dark Omens. Okay, great. All right, so there is this fantastic YouTuber who started out on Vine named Chelcie Lynn. She has a character named Tammy. And here's her Instagram. Of course, it's not working. So here's Tammy. This is Tammy right here. The Chelcie Lynn, who's the actor's name, the Chelcie Lynn universe is so deep. Like, the Tammy universe is so deep because we have Tammy doing mukbangs. We have Tammy doing Trailer Tales. We have Chelcie doing the viral podcast, which is also amazing. On Patreon, Chelcie and everybody work on something called Tammy Bangs, where her character Tammy runs, like, a porno studio, and it's amazing. And then we have Libby Higgins, who is here in a wig. This is not what her real hair looks like. And she plays Crystal, who is Tammy's cousin. Libby has all of her own stuff too. She has the Slop City podcast. She's starting a new podcast as Miss Crystal that I can't wait to see. She opens for Chelcie on the Road. And obviously she's on Trailer Tales too. So the two of them and their friends have this whole universe of different content, and it is all so funny. I love literally everything they put out. And the reason I love it is because they are just, oh, here's Crystal. Let me show you Crystal / Libby. Here's Libby. She also did a character named Carla, who you might know. And this is the episode we're going to be talking about tonight, so I won't show that. But this is Libby. She's amazing. She's so funny. She's so good at improv, too. Oh, my God, and you're still not seeing it. I hate everything. I'm just going to leave that open so I can keep doing it. All right, so this is Libby. She's beautiful and amazing, and yeah, she's so good at improv, and also not cracking if someone laughs. So yeah, so they have this show together. They are just so funny. They're so funny, and they are filthy and hilarious, and they're also so comfortable in their own skin, and they allow themselves to take up space. Obviously, they're both fat ladies like me. Hey, honeys, what's up? I'm just giving people an update on who Tammy is and the whole universe. But yeah, like they are just so comfortable in their own skin. They're always like partially or fully naked, like on their Patreon and stuff. And it's not like in a sexual way. It's just like who they are. They have so much fun together. They're just like gross, raunchy humor as women, as fat women. And to me, that's like so refreshing. And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good in my skin. And they're just wonderful people. And Chelcie comes from like literally nothing, like poverty, like holes in the trailer floor poverty, with two parents who had addiction issues. And she has just created this community and this stability for herself and her sisters and her sisters' kids, and, you know, opportunities for all these women who would not usually get a chance, right? And they've just like created these opportunities for each other, and it's just so beautiful. So I love them so much. And a big piece of it too is that they talk about their size like in a matter-of-fact way. It's not always the punchline. Sometimes it is, because sometimes talking about being fat is funny, and things that happen to you when you're fat, it can be funny, right? But it's one thing for you to do it with your other fat friends, but then for like some outsider to come in and do that shit is like completely different. And that leads us to Mr. Pauly Shore. I'm assuming most of you know who he is, but maybe you're young enough to not. I think this is how he looks now, which is like fucking yikes, bro. Yikes, bro. Okay, so this is Pauly Shore. He is best known for being like a stoner valley guy in movies in the 90s, 80s, 90s. He's essentially, no, he is. He's a Nepo baby. His mom is the owner of one of like the biggest comedy clubs in LA. So he grew up in that club, and yeah, his mom is like a king and queen maker of comics, and he grew up around that, and with peace and love, we don't really pick up very much of it. He's known most recently, H3 fans will know, as the voice of Pinocchio in some terrible remake of the classic story. But he also has a connection to H3. There was a time when he was like in the comments all the time. Do y'all remember that if you're an H3 fan? She's really made like a comedy base in Nashville. Yes, Alexandra. I would love Ethan to talk to her. I mean, her life story would just like floor him. It's amazing. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so there was a time, yes, there was a time when Pauly Shore was like always in the chat for like a couple days. It was really, really weird. It was a really weird time. And on top of that, he also was very mean to Uncle Gabe. This is gonna probably make you sad if you haven't seen it, but here is Pauly being a horrible asshole to the sweetest man. And this is what I mean when I say I think Ethan is such a kind person, because he has never, ever, ever, ever made Gabe the butt of a joke, right? I mean, he found him as White Claw Gabe doing something really silly and outlandish, right? And Gabe is clearly a different kind of guy, right? But Ethan has never exploited him or made fun of him in a way where Gabe wasn't in on the joke, right? Like, they genuinely love Gabe, but this is how he's treated by other people. This is horrible. So, like, just trigger warning on this, y'all. Honestly, it's gonna make you really mad. Here's Pauly Shore, just to give you a taste of what we're about to see tonight.
Ruining my fucking first episode.
Like, he's just standing there. Like, what the fuck? Gabe clearly doesn't like it. This is making me so mad. Why is he doing that? Like, he's got to be on drugs. I'm not going to watch that again. Did you guys actually get to see that? Yes. Okay. Of course that one works. Oh, the video was frozen? Okay. Well, let me see. I really don't want to watch it again. It's so horrible. Okay. So basically he hits Gabe. He slaps him in the face, and then he like claps his body, and you can see Gabe like flinching away, and you can see him, he looks so unhappy. I don't know why he's there, but he was definitely just like the butt of the joke, and fuck all these other people that are in the shot who are just not saying anything. I have a feeling we're about to see a lot of that tonight. So, the reason I came on tonight, I was not planning to do a stream. I was planning to catch up on Trailer Tales, which comes out every Friday, and I wasn't able to watch it yesterday. So, I decided to pull it up, but I also was on Reddit, and I saw in the Viral Podcast Reddit that people were like, what is up with Pauly Shore? So I was like, ugh, I don't really want to watch another episode with Pauly Shore. He and Chelcie were in something. Maybe it was his podcast, and he was weird to her, I think, in my opinion. He was being like overly sexual and also like insulting in a way that was not funny, obviously, because he's not fucking funny. But then I saw that what people were saying, and I was not surprised. I really didn't like the way Pauly treated Chelcie. I know they're doing improv and joking around, but something seemed really off about this whole episode. I know she's not easily offended, but he was really just downright disrespectful. He even slapped her in the face, just like he did to Gabe, and then smacked her arm and squeezed it hard. What the fuck is happening with this? So there was that one, and then there was another post. Gonna post here because I need to bitch about today's episode. Pauly Shore spent the whole time making fat jokes. Honestly heartbreaking. I know Chelcie acts like that shit doesn't bother her, but as a fellow chubby bitch, that shit does bother us. Fuck Pauly Shore. And it matters where the fat joke is coming from. Like, my best friend and I make fun of each other all the time in a way that is acceptable because we are both fat. Do you know what I mean? To have Pauly doing it where it's clearly coming from such a mean place, this is not the right move. I need to get, do I have it here? No, okay. I have to get my base coat and my top coat, and no, I'm good on water. So I will be back in just a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I hear Pauly Shore, I think of Pauly D. Yeah, you're younger than me then, because Pauly Shore was like a fixture in '90s movies. He was just like the burnout character. So yeah, I don't need to see it again. Yeah, Gabe is a sweetheart with a cool family. He's amazing. Awesome. I think he's always on something. Northern Mine. I've never really understood Gabe's segments and often advance through it, but he's a sweet guy and I've never seen them be mean to him. They go on a little long sometimes. I will say that I'm glad they're not doing like the stare down as much anymore. Then again, he is like taking care of his dad, right? But my wife does not like the Gabe segments just because of all like the woo woo. She like just doesn't understand it. So usually if we're watching together, I'll skip through it. So you're not alone on that. The one thing about Chelcie, she is a really good sport and it may hurt her, but she doesn't say anything, but she just somehow doesn't let it show. I love her so much. I love her so much too. And I have a feeling that they are not going to say anything. And I totally respect that. Because like you said, Chelcie is so kind. She's such a good sport. She's so professional. And so is Libby, right? But I feel like someone has to defend them publicly. And I don't know if Jeremiah Watkins is going to say anything. He's the guy that you're going to see in the video. But I don't really see any reason to like keep a bridge with fucking Pauly Shore. You know? But it might be the Comedy Store thing. All right, I'm going to go get my nail polish. I will be right back and we will watch and react to Pauly Shore being terrible on Trail of Tales. Okay, I am back. And for your patience, I'm going to share with y'all the amazing dinner that I had. I'm going to share the recipe. It's super, super easy. Putting it in chat now. It is... I just walked out into my living room and the whole living room still smells like delicious southern food, like with the Holy Trinity. So this... Okay, hang on. I'm so freaking sick of this. Okay, so here it is. Tony's Kitchen, or Tony's Recipes. It is southern fried cabbage. Y'all, make it tomorrow. It was so effing good. It was very easy. You can probably do it. You can absolutely do it with like vegetarian bacon and sausage. The secret is really like in the seasoning. It was so good. I served it over rice and it was effing amazing. Jennifer, you made it yesterday? Bruh, it is so good. It is like, it was so, so good. It's definitely going to be in the rotation for summer because it's all one pot and it was just absolutely delicious. Can we get a Girl with a Mic versus an Olivia collab? Oh my God, I would die. I would absolutely die. I would freaking die. Okay, let's, oh God. We're do this. Like I said, I was not gonna watch this because I saw the comments. Because I saw the comments, I was like, oh, I should just skip it. But then when I saw that the point was like the thrust of it was this, like all these fat jokes, I really wanted to say something because I know that Chelcie is way too sweet to do it. Yeah. So let's pull this up. First of all, they've already titled it Pauly Shore Crosses the Line, but obviously they're like joking
Work
around.
goes smoothly when you know the right steps.
Shut up.
With Asana, you can
All right, let's make sure this is going on the right thing. Okay, cool. Let me just move this over a little bit. Okay, and the original video I will link in the description so y'all can see it, but it's just Trailer Tales. And usually the show is so good. It's so funny. The three of them together are great. Tammy and Crystal are cousins in all the universes, right? And Dave is like their childhood friend who they just dog on all the time. And Dave is kind of in love with Crystal and kind of scared of Tammy. It's just a good time. It's really fun. And yeah, it's a great show, except apparently for this episode. But let's go in and see what we can see. And like I said, please do, I already downloaded it. Please do go and support the show because it's wonderful. It's a wonderful show.
More headline.
Blah, blah, blah. That's the stuff. All right, so here we go. Oh, Trailer Tales. All right, I won't play that whole thing. Okay, here we go.
Hey, y'all. It's Dave Gunther, and welcome back to Trailer Tales. Like I said, it's Dave Gunther, and we got a lot planned on the show today.
Yep.
So Tammy always makes fun of Dave. Like, both of them just roast him the whole time. It's amazing. Downvoted before you even watch. Because I know it's going to be bad. I've never seen a reception that bad. I mean, even in the comments, it's terrible. We'll look at them after. You're going to need premium, girl. I know. I do need to get premium. Listen, if this pans out, I will get premium. You know? I'm already thinking like, ooh, I could just like do this for a living. Wouldn't that be so fun? But we'll see. We'll see.
And of course, to my right is
Me, I'm Miss Crystal.
I love her so much.
and to my
Miss Crystal Meth, right?
Dumb joke. Immediately his first thing is fucking stupid. I need it 3 ad breaks on this stream alone. Oh my god, and I put it on low. 3 is crazy. Just came across your channel covering my boy Ethan, and I love your channel, and you just seem like a great person. Subscriber for life. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Family. Yeah, so we're watching this. The H3 connection is that Pauly Shore has been in the comments of H3, and he was also really mean to Gabe. So we're here to stand up for these lovely gals who are some of the funniest women in comedy right now that you might not know about. So get into it. These are characters they're playing, obviously.
to my left.
All right.
Miss Crystal Meth, right?
To my left.
Go ahead, get
All right, you heard the voice.
You heard the voice.
You heard the
You
voice.
heard it. Now, and I know you're thinking, we don't know who that is because he's wearing a hat and glasses.
No, we're good like this. No, I was just so happy to be on the Trailer Tales.
Okay, so he is being himself. Oh my God, Kristen.
Booth gave $4.99. Kristen Booth rules. Gonna need to brainstorm what to cost fans. May need help from ChatGPT.
Ooh, love that. I've never had fan names before. I think I don't know if it's time for that, but I love that. If you do use ChatGPT, let me know. Okay. Oh, I just had a thought of after party poopers because of the feces stuff at CPS. And the pesto. We're a big poop audience. Okay, anyway, so this is Pauly. He's being himself. I was wondering if he was going to be a character, but of course he's not creative enough to do that. Who is also in the universe? Okay, so, oh my God, thank you guys. Oh my God, Alexandra. Listen, I'm going to go get premium tonight, girly pop. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Say something funny if you want to say something normal, whatever. Oh my God, Alexandra. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Who else is in the universe? So we have Tammy. Chelcie Lynn. We have Crystal, who is Libby Higgins. We also have Paige Jin, who does the Viral podcast with Chelcie. We have, obviously, Jeremiah Watkins here, who's playing Dave. We also have Chelsea's sisters, Maggie and Beth, who help on the Viral podcast and are also part of Positive Talks, which is literally the best thing on Patreon, on Chelsea's Patreon. Paige, Chelcie, and Donna, Paige, Chelcie, and Maggie play these like 3 Southern church women trying to like just have like a positive podcast, but they're just constantly like passive aggressively talking shit about each other. It is so good. You should all get Chelsea's Patreon for sure. I'll link it after the show. The years have not been kind to Pauly. Yeah, neither have the drugs. Yeah, so buckle up. I think it's gonna get pretty bad. And if fat phobic jokes bother you, just know that I am here to tell him what a piece of shit he is. All right, let me paint my nails while we watch this and react in a transformative way.
Big fan of you guys. I love you guys.
Well, we got a big
That's great.
movie star
Thank you.
on the podcast, on our regular,
Okay.
everyday podcast that we post once a week. And if this was a fake podcast,
Would we have Pauly Shore on
Pauly Shore would not be on it.
Yeah.
No.
The editing on this is also top tier. I think it's Jeremiah that does the editing, and he is a big I think he mostly does stand-up. He's known for doing stand-up on the spot, which is a really cool and kind of nerve-wracking like improv stand-up thing where people go up on stage by themselves and take suggestions from the audience on what they should riff about for a certain amount of minutes. Libby is very, very good at it. If you have the chance to watch Libby Higgins do stand-up on the spot, go do it. She's amazing. Pauly was giving Diddy vibes the whole time. Oh God. Yeah, so it might get uncomfortable. Oh, it's frozen again? Okay, don't worry, guys. Just keep telling me if it gets frozen. I will keep an eye on the chat because this shit is like, it's driving me nuts. Okay.
It's
I'm just
happening,
gonna leave that
babe.
open.
Wow.
Listen, before we start,
All right. He's already touching her, which maybe she's fine with. Maybe they knew it, right? I don't want to infantilize these women and make it seem like they didn't want things, like that they wouldn't have spoken up for themselves, right? But also, ew. Why are you just so comfortable touching people? Especially after seeing the way he assaulted Gabe. I don't like that he's already touching Libby at all. I do not like that at all. Okay.
start.
Wow.
There's been 2 people that I wanted to since the 90s.
Yeah.
One of them being, of course, John Stamos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
the
a-
other
Oops.
one being Pauly Shore.
Oh, thank you.
There's a huge John Stamos lore between Crystal and Tammy as well. They are slowly working towards having John Stamos on the show, and that is going to be epic. I think it's definitely going to happen. Okay.
The amount of times I rubbed one out to the spring break programs on MTV.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, he was a
I can
VJ.
still smell it over here. It
Hey.
smells. Yeah.
Pauly, use your mic, bro.
Yeah, right here, bro.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something? I'm just gonna say it. I want to you too.
Okay, so they are setting the tone, and this is classic Tammy and Crystal. They are very, very sexual, right? And they are very proud of their sexuality. So they are setting a tone, but also they set that tone with Dave, Jeremiah, every single week, and he's never gross and inappropriate with them. Smelly vagina joke. Yeah, real class, real new stuff. That old chestnut, as they say. Smelly vagina jokes. Yeah, I think all of his jokes are really, he's like stuck in the 90s. He's one of those that thinks because he's Hollywood he can treat people like shit. It's crazy. Do we know if this was discussed prior to doing the show? I would think they'd be aware of how he is. I mean, I guess we'll see, right? You're right that we're kind of assuming some things based on like what people said in the comments. So you're right. Let's keep an open mind about it. I I know that Tammy has been on a show with him before. And he was also touchy and weird there and also insulting. So yeah, maybe they know. But they've had a lot of guests on and no one has ever... I've never seen the comments so positive that something had gone wrong. So we'll see. Chelcie does say that she warned Jeremiah and Libby that he was unhinged. Did she say that in the video or does she say it elsewhere? I mean, I have a feeling that if we see a response to this, it's going to be very polite, and maybe we're overblowing it, right? But I think that Chelsea's just so kind. I don't think that she would ever say anything to, like, I don't know, call him out publicly. She says it at the end. Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll get there. Let's just make sure it's working. Oh, there we go.
Well,
And you've known that.
Yeah. Well, you did that. We already had sex. Yeah. I'm just saying. You drugged me, but we had sex.
Pauly, I did not do that. Don't be saying
well,
that.
Okay.
No, you laid down and you said, "Tammy, come get me."
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're doing a date essay joke.
And
Classic.
you were completely
That's
fine
true.
and normal.
That's true.
You said, "Tammy, come get me," and guess what? Guess who got?
Me.
You.
So tell her how it was.
Okay, I have a question. I'm gonna try a little audio thing. You guys let me know if it doubles for you, okay? Everyone, let me know. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was mediocre. Let me describe it. Let me describe it. First off, I just want to say, Daryl was in jail. Okay,
Wait,
so
what?
don't be thinking, Tammy, you're cheating on Daryl.
All right, two things. Is the sound doubling? That worked. Okay. It's louder. Yay! Okay, good. And it's not doubling? It's doubling. It's a little echoey. Fuck me. I think when I have my oh, for me it's echoing. Maybe it's, are you in headphones? Maybe there's like something weird happening with headphones. When I have my microphone set up, I think it'll all get fixed. Maybe it's me. Okay. Someone just said, hang on. Someone just said, Ethan said JK about suing Sean. Please wait. Yes, we do have, it looks like we have breaking news from Instagram. Okay. Oh, fuck you, Ethan. I was kidding about suing Sean to Black. I thought it would be funny to add a guy after being called a misogynist. We do a little trolling on vacation. The truth is, if I thought I had a good case, I would have added him from the start. He was very close to making the cut, though. Anyway, pretty funny how you all went from calling me a misogynist to calling me a racist. For the record, I did not even know that Sean was black. Well, that's not true. But then again, he does act like he didn't know him at all, which he kind of didn't. But if you ask me, I am the true feminist. I hold people accountable regardless of gender. But go ahead and tell the judge about how it's not fair that I'm targeting 3 women. Let's see how that works out for you. All the best, Ethan Klein, 6/28/25, 7:03 p.m. PST. Oh my God, he's so silly. Look how happy they look. I'm so happy for them. Ethan. He knew exactly what was going to happen, too. Yeah, that was silly. Yeah, I think that was the right choice. Of course, now they're going to be like, oh, it's because they didn't have a case. It's because people were criticizing him for being a racist, that he was a pussy and he backed out. You know, like but we can't worry about what their narratives are, because they're all they care about is making Ethan look bad. You know what I'm saying? Alexandra, again, thank you so much for that super chat. You're insane. And I'm so appreciative. Made everyone sweat while he's on vacation, just having the time of his life in Big Sur. He's like, who should I piss off today? Who should I make squirm for 48 hours? Oh my God. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Okay. Let's go back to this and see how this shit show unfolds.
Daryl, you're cheating on Daryl. Daryl knows that whether he's in jail or not.
Daryl is played by Tammy's real husband, Oh my God, why am I blanking on his name? Greg. He's played by her husband Greg, and he's just like a more redneck version of Greg. So he's another wonderful addition of the universe.
Pauly Shore is on my list, and if Pauly Shore says come get me, I'm going to come get him.
Yeah.
And I came home and gave Daryl a step-by-step play. So you didn't move much.
Yeah.
I did most of the humping.
Yeah.
You did go down on me for like 10 seconds, but here's the thing.
10 seconds.
That's what I expected from a movie star. Because I thought, okay, he gets chicks all the time who were like, ooh, Pauly, and they're bouncing it on that thing. You don't ever have to do much. And so I didn't expect very much.
Why would you? You don't have to.
Yeah. Just kind of lie there like a dead weasel.
Okay, so we're off to a good start, right? He's doing like self-deprecating jokes. I'm not really sure where things go off the rails. Let's see. All right, for some reason they switched chairs. Let's find out why. I don't think we need to watch this whole thing. Okay, let's see why they switched chairs.
But let her just.
Oh, what is that? Oy, oy, oy.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
why don't you come sit next to me? Is that cool? You want to sit next to me? Is that cool? I mean,
I would love to.
yeah, sit next to me.
That's fine. That's fine. Who used to watch him on MTV religiously?
You did. And
Not
you're
her.
gushing. You're gushing. But let
Not
her just.
her.
Yo, you've been sitting here for a sec. Let her
Okay,
sit
I'll
here.
get up.
Just for a couple
Is that
minutes.
okay?
Is it cool?
It's fine.
Is that all
You
right?
want you switch? This
that
has never
okay,
been
Chris?
done before.
We've
Chris
never
Okay, so he seems still
was always in
fine.
the middle. Never
What was she
switched.
sitting
Yeah,
on?
but I'm just thinking, like, you know, if we're gonna be, if we're gonna be next to each other, I was just thinking maybe.
There's a stray
we
dog
could be-
that's on the other side of the
I
bed.
mean, I was just thinking maybe we could. You know what I mean?
Go.
Is that what's going on?
I just want to say something right here. Pauly,
You know what I'm saying?
Pa-
Okay, so he's being gross already. Look at her face.
Whoa.
Pauly, I only post this stuff to my own fans.
Whoa.
I only post this stuff to my own fans. And I just want to let y'all know something. I'm grabbing Pauly's ass right now, and it's the smallest little ass I've ever felt in my life.
God, I love her so much. Tammy and Ethan would vibe so hard. I know. I think they would vibe, and I also think Ethan would be fascinated by Chelcie Lynn's upbringing and her backstory, because it's amazing. All right, let's keep this going.
What you want to do with that ass? What you want to do with that ass?
Hey, I don't like the way you're touching Tammy.
I'm not.
He's really, I mean, you can hear Jeremiah being like, I don't like the way you're touching Tammy. And Tammy, I mean, she looks scared, but I don't know if it's real.
Ass. What you want to do with that ass?
Hey, I don't like the way you're.
He's like grabbing her by the hair. Did you see
What you
that?
want to do with that ass? What you want to do with that ass?
Hey, I don't like the
He just like pulled her. He like pulled her back by her hair, I think.
way you're touching
wait-
I'm
Tammy.
not touching her. I'm
Pauly,
just-
where was this when we Because this Pauly,
I think Chelsea's trying to like keep things light, and he's like locked in being weird. He gets like so weird, right? Like it's like he gets fixated and then just gets gross.
that never.
This is how I treat my.
You, Pauly,
Hey,
get
man,
away
yeah.
from her, man.
Okay, so Jeremiah seems to be trying to like give Chelsea a break.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Man,
Let me
Pauly,
see. Let me see. What
because this Pauly, that never.
Crystal, Libby's like looking around like, what the fuck?
This is how I treat my.
You, Pauly,
Hey,
get
man,
away
yeah.
from her, man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Man, when
No,
we
I just missed my dog. That's usually doing my dog.
So she's a dog. She is a married woman, yeah. And only Daryl. And Daryl isn't in jail, so she's not allowed to have sex with Pauly.
I'm sorry. You remind me of my dog.
Pauly, when we
You remind me of my dog. Look at Dave's face. Jeremiah's face. Oh my God.
Dog. That's usually doing my dog. I'm sorry. You remind me of my dog.
Pauly, when we
Don't do that, Tammy. She's a natural icon.
Oh my God. She might be okay with that, but I am not.
Don't you say that.
I liked it.
She's just trying. Listen, I don't want to put words in her mouth. Maybe she does. She is totally fine with this stuff, but that was like exactly what he did to Gabe.
I liked it.
What the fuck is going on?
He just pinched my nipple.
Oh,
And now he's pinching. Why does he get so tactile? Is he like rolling? Is it possible that he is on Molly? Are there any drug users in chat? I don't know how this is gonna look with the... I'm actually starting to do my nails now that we're into this. Any drug users in chat? Is that why he's like squeezing everyone? Are there other drugs that make you tactile like this, potentially? Because I don't know what this is. Do you slap people when you're rolling? LMAO, any drug users? He's not on Molly. Okay. What do we think it is? Because he did the same thing to Gabe where he was like focused on like hitting and squeezing him. What do we think is going on here, gang? What is going on with my fucking thumbnail? Here we go. What do we think's happening here, gang? Because I don't know. But I doubt that Libby enjoys this.
I'm not fucking my cousin and you at the same time.
Okay, well,
They're trying to stick with it. They're trying to be cool here.
we could talk about that.
I just want to say something.
I was just playing.
I don't think the world.
just playing.
You
What
were
were
being
you-
dead serious.
No, I wasn't. I was just having a good time, everybody.
Just having a good time. I think he thinks hurting other people is funny. Fucking hell. Is Dave her husband? No, Dave is their childhood friend. He like grew up in the trailer near them in this world. Her husband is Daryl, who is Chelsea's real life husband, Greg. And whenever he's on, it's a blast. He's the best. He's fucking nuts. He also has vlogs, and one of the most recent ones, he literally shit his pants and like showed it. It was insane. Okay, and this is Frozen again, so we're gonna do this. Okay, here we go. Daryl is so funny. It's being an icky person who is used to getting away with it. Yeah. The shitting himself, I was crying laughing. Yeah, so definitely check out Greg. I think his name is Where Is Greg on here. I'm gonna link everyone in the description because they all deserve your love. Like this stuff, when there's a break, even when there's not, like I just go deep on the Chelcie Lynn, the Tammy cinematic universe when there's an H3 break. Okay.
We can have fun here
That
too,
was
right?
very sensual, though. It looked real.
Yeah, try this.
You're horny.
Oh my god.
What about this? What about this?
Try
Oh
this. Try
god.
this.
You're horny.
That hurt.
What about this? What about
So seems like Pauly associates sex with pain. Can you guys see this? It's already starting. Oh, you can't really see it. Ugh, I wish you could see it better. But it's already doing the thermal thing. I think you can see it a little bit. Let me see. Can I get it into a light? Let me see. Well, let me just put this on normal. Forget it. God. I'm trying to be interactive here and it's not working. Yeah, you can't see it. It just looks black right now. Okay. Listen, this is a real budget operation we're running here. It must feel so bad to be the children of two insanely funny comedy makers and icons to be tied to the Comedy Store legacy and not be funny at all. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's go back to it. Oh, fucking hell. All right. I'm so glad we get started.
Hit him.
No.
You should have.
What about this? What about this?
Hit him.
No.
Hey, make the weasel go pop.
Hey.
Calm down.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Pauly.
far, the slapping was terrible. The slapping was definitely bad. I'm gonna have to like post a picture so you guys can see. It's so fucking cool. And I've grown my nails out enough that it actually goes black at the tip. So it's like a French tip manicure, but it's black. It's fucking very cool. All right.
What? Calm down.
At the end of the episode, can I slap you in the face with my tit?
No.
I think that's fair, Pauly. And Tammy has slapped a lot of people in the face with her tit. Audience members like beg her to do it. Also, if you ever go to one of Chelcie Lynn's stand-up shows, everyone flashes her. It's like everyone pulls their tits out. And she has she does a cruise. I think the second one is coming up next year. And the people running the cruise, like the staff on board, were like, we have never seen so many boobs on board in our life. Like, everyone is just flashing and walking around topless and just having a freaking blast. And Chelcie sets that vibe, and I love that about her. I saw Tammy's tits in Tacoma, Washington. Yup. And Tacoma did not weep that night. I'm sure of that.
Why not?
Oh, now you wanted me to do this?
Yeah,
with
because
her?
she's in control.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Because she's in control. Yeah, it's very different, Pauly, than you just fucking slapping her in the face. Which was really crazy. And from the comments, it sounds like it's going to get worse. Like, it's obviously uncomfortable. I didn't expect the slap to already happen, so I don't know what's going to happen in the rest of it, but let's just see what we got.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't
Let
think
her
about
do it. Then
Oh, yeah,
people
you're right.
like
You're
it.
right. You're right. What are you looking down? Do you see a hamburger? What's going on?
What the? Then
Oh, yeah,
people
you're right.
like
You're
it.
right. You're right.
Oh, I forgot. There's going to be a ton of fucking fat jokes. So there's the first one. Although part of me feels like saying that she reminds him of his dog, kind of dehumanizes her and is probably, I don't think he'd say that to a thin woman, right?
Right. What are you looking down? Do you see a hamburger? What's going on?
What the? I'm gonna fight this
Tiny-
motherfucker.
Jeremiah's trying. It seems like Jeremiah is trying to, like, keep a lid on things. And at least he's, like, speaking up, right? Because Pauly's just going with the fucking 90s ass jokes about fat people. Like, if you're going to tell fat people jokes, be fucking funny. Like on The Office when Michael's doing all the roast and he's like, Stanley, you have diabetes and your heart sucks. That's fucking funny. When I found out Pauly was a Nepo baby, his entire career made sense. Yeah. Also, she asked permission. That's right. Wait. Oh, no. Okay. Could also be a power thing. If he thinks he's better than them, hurting them and being disrespectful could be him trying to enforce his perceived superiority. Yeah. And I mean, I feel like he probably likes it rough in the bedroom. That's also the vibe I'm getting. Bro, I gotta take a picture of these so you guys can see it. Please hold. Let me put that on. Hope you can see it well. Bitch, do the fucking on. Flash on, okay? God damn. Okay. This is just the first coat. Maybe I'll wait till it's done, because, I mean, they look kind of dull right now. Their faces say it all. Yeah, right? They're like, okay, so now we're going into this fucking hackery of fat jokes.
She's like,
What do you see, a hamburger?
He's saying that stuff.
No, she likes hamburgers.
What if there was a hamburger out there?
If there was, that would
That'd
be
be
kind of
wild.
cool. That would
Why
be
do you have
kind
your
of cool.
sunglasses on?
Well, because I'm Hollywood's movie star.
Yeah.
I'm Hollywood's movie star. What a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
Hey, well, I'm like Warren Beatty, bro. You ever see
They put Jeremiah put in a picture of fucking Warren Buffett.
Hollywood's movie star?
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm like Warren Beatty, bro.
I love that. There's so many. This is one of those shows that you can have it on in the background and it's fine, but the edit does add like a lot of comedy. So definitely watch closely. Wait, what did Alexandra say? His pupils are tiny? Why are we saying that? I've known who Pauly Shore is most of my life. Seen his movies. The biggest difference between Pauly and Tammy is that Tammy has actually made me laugh. Yeah. 100%. Tammy's fucking funny. Dave's socks are great. Oh, just because of the drugs. Yeah. I think tiny pupils is opioids, right? Isn't tiny pupils like downers? I think that's what it is. And then like Adderall makes your pupils really big.
You ever see Charlize Theron in the movie Monster? You're like,
Okay. Oh God. And now he's fucking touching her. But it's interesting he's bringing this up because Chelcie Lynn loves what's her name from Monster? Not Charlize Theron, but the actual woman, Eileen Wuornos. And I wore a shirt. I have an Eileen Wuornos shirt that says I'm with her. And I wore it to the meet and greet with her, and she was like, "Fuck yes, best shirt of the night." So she's a huge fan. And I mean, I think she does model Tammy a little bit off of Eileen Wuornos, and I just love that.
a chubby version. Hey, bro. You ever see Charlize Theron in the movie Monster? You're like a chubby version.
Pauly, I get told that constantly.
Charlize Theron in the movie Monster? You're like a chubby version.
Pauly.
So yeah, there she is. But yeah, so she's always been compared to Eileen Wuornos. I mean, I think it's definitely an inspiration, especially the slicked back hair. And I think the others, I mean, from what I've heard from her, the other inspiration is just like people in the town she grew up in, you know? She grew up extremely, extremely poor. Her life story is harrowing, and the way she's been able to just like create so much from literally nothing is insane. Okay. So you're like Eileen Wuornos, only chubby. Cool joke. Not even creative.
I get told that constantly.
The lady in that movie based her character off of her.
And that's improv. Crystal/Libby always swooping in with an actual fucking joke. That Charlize Theron based her monster character on Tammy.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm happy that you're close to me, and thank you for Trailer Tales for having me. This is good.
This is
So this is an undisclosed location? Where are we physically?
Yeah, we're not allowed to say. We have a private investigator who funds this podcast who tells us to keep moving the show.
I am busy and can't stay tonight, but I had to pop on and say F Pauly Shore, and thank you for covering this fat phobic piece of shit. I'll be sure to watch the video later. Thank you, Kelly. Yep, it'll be up in as soon as I'm done. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit. It looks like things are okay. I mean, it's probably just gonna be more fat jokes.
Aw.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'll take.
All right, let's see what the fuck's happening here. Oh my God, let's get some context on that. That's what I thought was happening. All right, he's wearing Crystal's glasses. All right, let's just start here.
Aw.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'll
Yep,
take it.
beautiful.
I'll take it.
Bruh,
Huh?
these nails look
I'll take it.
sick.
Yeah, and what about
This is the longest I've ever had my nails to do the thermal. You'll see it a little bit there. Can you see? Yeah, bitch! Look at those. Do you see that? Ah, they look so good. Ah. They look kind of like Drusilla's nails in Buffy, which is like dream nails. Okay.
about my babe right there? I like.
Interesting. I think I'm figuring out when this happens. It's when I like switch scenes. Okay, we're figuring this out. Okay.
You too.
I'm shy.
Here, can we just switch sunglasses here?
All right, we're switching glasses.
So you're gonna interview me about my hit films or what?
Okay, question again. Like, it's not doubling, right? Everything's cool. Because I can't really clip shit if it's doubling, because that's just annoying. The color looks so cool, right? It is Mooncat Dark Omens. And I love it. I've used this one a lot. This was a big one I think this was the first nail polish I bought, because I was a huge nail biter until like the fall. And every fall I rewatch Buffy. And I saw Drusilla's nails, as I always do, and I'm like, yo, those are so sick. And then I happened upon this, which she has like red nails with black tips. And then I happened upon Mooncat. And I was like, oh shit, I wouldn't even have to like paint, like I wouldn't even have to do a French manicure. I could just fucking order this one nail polish. It sounds good on TV. Wonderful. That's great. Okay.
I mean,
there's so much we can do.
Well, we can try, but
What do you think?
Whoa.
I actually like.
Hey,
Crystal!
Actually,
Have
you
a look.
actually look a lot like.
All of a sudden, like out of nowhere, he wants to fucking kiss her. Jesus Christ. See, that's the thing. Like, yeah, he treats people weird. Like, he just kind of uses them. And to some degree, I think he thinks pretending he's attracted to a fat person is like a joke and funny. Like, that's the punchline. The punchline is, oh, yeah, like as if I'd be attracted to a fucking fat girl. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay.
Like Miss Crystal right now.
Come on.
Come
Don't
on.
zoom in.
Okay.
Don't zoom in.
No, because you're my friend.
How many people has he done that to? Semi-unconsensually. Like, I feel like he puts people in weird positions, like, every day. I'm surprised there haven't been, like, stories about Pauly Shore. You know what I mean? Maybe
Jealous.
Did y'all know that
jealous.
Pauly Shore was this horny?
I'm jealous.
He's so horny for me. It's unreal.
It's crazy,
Listen,
man.
He won't even let us ask him questions about his hit films because he's too busy trying to put a finger in me, trying to kiss me, trying to Crystal. I didn't know you were this horny.
He's going to be going in with his hands again soon, so I'm going to leave it. But let me see if we have any information on Pauly Shore. Controversies. I love the internet. Well, according to AI, some recent controversies involving Pauly Shore primarily revolve around lawsuits related to incidents at the Comedy Store, which he now owns and operates. Oh, I see. It's mostly stuff that people sue the Comedy Store for, like for security roughing people up and things. No sexual stuff that I can see, which honestly is surprising to me. No shot he doesn't have alligator. That's what I'm saying.
Horny.
I'm not horny. I'm just having a nice time with you guys. You guys
That
are
was
my
so.
friends.
That was so nice.
That was nice.
He's walking the line here. Like, he keeps like pulling himself back in. Also, I really do hope we get to see Tammy slap him with her boob. I hope they don't forget to do that. Let me just finish painting this nail. I'm shocked, honestly, with the way he's so comfortable touching people. Yeah, the biggest crime I know of his is how criminally unfunny he is. Wait, you didn't love Biodome?
I'm not
guys are my
horny.
friends.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was real jealous of you at the top of the podcast, and you were kind of pissing me off because both of them wanted to nut from you,
Yeah.
and I like that because
But you're okay now? Like, we're cool? Respect?
I'm getting better.
Respect. Ian Edwards. Pra.
What?
He's been trying to bone both of us for a very long time.
Yeah.
But he's not a Hollywood star.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this?
Mayonnaise on the corn dog.
Just mayonnaise, yeah.
I didn't know
That's
he was that
pretty-
trashy.
like you got wet. I remember one time I came over, you cooked me dinner, and there was
I can't watch the full thing. Like, this guy's so annoying and boring. But let's see if we can find some other gems while we hang. I mean, the fact that he slapped her, said she reminds him of his dog, and has already done multiple fat jokes.
there was a casserole, and then on top of it, Cheez-Its.
I hope he's coming.
You know what I mean? You broke the
again.
cheese.
Let's see.
You wrote the Cheez-Its up, and then you put some cinnamon on and some Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan, not cinnamon. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, that was for our coffee in the morning, baby.
That was some other fat bitch
Here we
you were
go.
fucking.
Whoa.
That was some other fat bitch you were fucking. God, Tammy's so funny.
This guy is horned out of his mind.
So
He just tried to kiss her again.
Is that what it's like to
being
be
nice. This isn't a horny thing. This is me being sweet.
This is you being sweet. I mean, he definitely is on something, right? In our opinion. But what it is, we do not know. Okay.
Oh, I mean, you're
This
affectionate.
isn't affectionate. There you go.
this is him being a good friend.
Yeah,
Well,
me and my homie.
I just wish I could show that kind of
Grab her
affection to other
hand.
people, but people push me away when I do it.
If you got beside me and put your wiener on me and was like hump me and tell me to kiss you, I would rear back and punch you in the face. But he's a Hollywood star, so he gets to do it.
Yep.
I feel like there's a little tiny bit of truth to that. Like, I know this is all a bit and it's all a joke, but maybe he is getting away with this because he's famous. I mean, we know Hollywood men have gotten away with a lot worse because people were afraid to say something, to piss them off, to get blacklisted. I mean, these are comics. They don't want to get blacklisted from the fucking Comedy Store. I'm not like assuming. This is just like me hypothesizing. We don't know anything. We don't know anything at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Now,
what
did you let him do anal with you whenever y'all?
No, we don't do that.
we
That's some liberal stuff.
Oh,
You know
it
what I mean?
is.
That's
Liberal.
for
Yeah.
when my front needs a break.
And I
Yeah.
always say
My
that's
friend
my.
Your
needs a
silent
break.
movie you
All right, let's see what happens when he gets up.
performed in, you dinosaur. Fuck you, man. You're the one couples your
All right,
Y'all
why is he yelling
back
at
to
us?
some Hollywood
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Warren
Y'all
Beatty. I
talking
was
about-
friends with Warren Beatty. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all going off about anal and I don't know where.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the Hollywood questions. 'cause
Yeah,
we-
what was your favorite silent movie you performed in, you dinosaur? Fuck you, man. You're the one coming at Tammy saying she's big and stuff. You can't be disrespecting her on our podcast.
Oh, great! Now he's
Hey,
leaving.
hey,
wait,
hey,
Pauly.
Pauly, come on.
Oh, now you want me?
Good job, Dave. I'm so proud of Dave for saying that. And yes, it's all within the context of like the bit, right? But I think he is trying to telegraph that is fucked up, and like, let's just not do that. In the Tammy universe, Tammy is a desirable woman. So this just doesn't even jive with like the universe. She's irresistible in her mind and the minds of others.
Be back?
Pauly,
Yeah.
sit back. I want you back. I want you back.
I
He can't do
want
that to me.
you
He's trying to do
David,
this to you
Just
guys.
don't say there's a burger I'm looking at. That's it. That's why he got mad.
Pretty simple.
Just don't.
It's
don't
pretty
say-
simple. Don't say that there's food that they're looking after on the floor that they want to get their mouths around.
Right.
Oh, Dave. This makes me very happy. I think he is like standing up for them. And based on what someone said in the chat, like at the end, Tammy's like, or Chelsea's like, I warned you guys that he's unhinged. Oh my gosh, there's a cat sleeping over here. There's a baby. Why are you sleeping over there? So maybe this is Jeremiah's first interaction with him? I don't know.
Right. Right. Now, Pauly.
Dude, where's your fucking microphone?
Grab your
You
microphone.
got your own.
Tammy's like so professional and just so good at all this stuff. She's always locked in.
Mike.
I got a Hollywood question. You gotta let me ask it. What was your response and reaction to Richard Simmons saying he didn't like you doing his stuff?
Oh, the only little controversy that I saw is that Pauly was gonna do an unlicensed biopic of Richard Simmons, and it sucks that Pauly isn't good enough to do that, I guess, or like respectable enough, or whatever we want to call it, because he does look like Richard Simmons a little bit. He really does. Okay, that's 2 coats on that hand. Richard Simmons does not endorse Pauly Shore playing him in new film. Yeah. Like, look, they do look similar.
I can't really answer that right now. We're going through some, some different, documentations of some of the different things that. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
I was taking you serious there. For a second.
You're a good actor. I thought that you were. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So him not wanting to portray him in the biopic, my feelings were hurt.
Really?
Yeah, my feeling.
Okay, we don't care.
Yeah, because I won't disparage him.
You know who did?
Pauly
Richard
does now.
Simmons.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna have to be touching fat people in a loving way.
Yeah.
You know?
He.
You know who did?
Pauly
What a lot of people did.
Hang on, let's
Spar.
listen.
What's it called? Disparage.
Disparage. But you know what he did that a lot of people didn't do? He touched fat people. Back in the 80s, people didn't touch fat people.
Yeah.
You know who did?
Pauly
Richard
does now.
Simmons.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna have to be touching fat people in a loving way.
Yeah.
You know?
He.
Oh, it's so true. He did. He would just squeeze the fuck out of fat people. He loved them.
Pauly. This is how I could tell he'd never been with a fat bitch. He was sucking on one of my rolls, trying to find the nipple, and I go, Pauly, you're about 6 inches too down. He was.
And that is a good fat joke. It's from a fat person, and the fat person is not the punchline.
He was sucking.
He's dumb for being inexperienced with fat women. Oh, God damn it. Thank you. Oh, my God.
On one of my side, and I go,
I didn't-
and you
yeah, I
said
didn't
you said
care.
I thought it was your titty, and I go, that's the good thing about a fat chick. There's titties everywhere.
Yeah, they're all
There's titties everywhere. See, these are good fat jokes.
all over.
There's titties everywhere.
My
Not just
favorite is in the back, the fat on the back of your
Yes.
neck. I mean, I bite the out of that.
He was biting on it,
Holy shit.
biting
That was
on it
fun.
like he's been a vegetarian for
Yeah.
30 years and got his
you know
first
what I
piece of
put-
meat.
Chinese, you know what I put on it? Mayonnaise. You know what I mean?
Cool joke. What the fuck?
Can you remind me the scene that you did with Marlon Brando?
All right, let's see what else we got in here. I'm just looking for times that he gets up and is weird. Okay, here he is getting up again.
Is it your number one?
No. I mean, yeah, now it is. It's the new one. Hey, let's take a break for 2 seconds. Let's stop this.
What?
Okay.
And then we can regroup.
Huh?
Cut.
All right.
What? He just like got up out of nowhere?
Hey, keep talking. What's he doing? I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. He's telling us to cut. We don't
Where's
cut
he
the
going?
podcast. I don't know.
Just the thing with Hollywood people, you got to do what they say.
Yeah. What?
Again? That feels like a little wink. But maybe I'm just reading too much into it, you know? Ah! Okay.
The hell is he talking about? Cut and we'll regroup. Is he? What the hell is going on?
He's walking out into the yard.
Is he just leaving? What's going on?
He's walking outside, apparently.
It's so
He's coming
weird.
back, he's coming back.
He's coming back.
He's coming back.
Okay.
I think he got mad because you farted.
Do you think he just wanted to get out of the presence
Because you
of the fart?
farted.
I felt like there was helicopters above here,
I felt like there were helicopters above here.
trying to disclose our location.
Oh.
I feel like he went outside to do a little something, right?
And you know what? We've never had helicopters before, but we've never had a big Hollywood star.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like there was, like they were tracking us.
Do you
Are they
ever-
up?
Is it the paparazzi? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
the paparazzi.
Oh my God, I
That's
didn't
what I'm
think
saying.
about
When they come
that.
to places like this and they'll find you.
I didn't even think about that.
Sorry. No, because I have one of those
I love
devices on my
Webby so
ankle
much.
where they know where I'm at. Yeah.
You have a TMZ tracker?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. You okay?
Were you worried that they were going to storm us?
Yeah, dude, this is private. This is like Osama bin Laden's lair.
A good joke about the fat hump on the back of the neck is so hard to land even for a fatty. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, wait. He's touching her again. Okay, so far it seems like the worst of it was in the beginning.
Obad.
That makes me wonder, like, if the Gabe stuff, which was totally inappropriate, terrible, it was assault. If that happened in the beginning, too, like, does he have, like, super insane anxiety plus drugs and he does weird shit? I don't know.
Can I touch
Hey.
your arms or no?
Go ahead.
Asking for consent?
What's
Can
it
I
feel?
slap your
What's it feel
arms?
like?
Can I slap your arms? He's so weird.
Lightly.
Oh,
That's
damn.
That's just it.
All right.
He's going like up under her fucking shirt.
No.
No,
Is
no,
it
no,
okay?
no.
Is it cool?
Do it again.
One more. Just a little harder, a little less.
This man's a fucking freak.
Harder.
Harder. Tell me to do it harder.
Do it harder.
You got to mention me my name.
Ew. I have a very important but totally off-topic question about your feelings on a person in the H3 universe. Okay, go ahead and ask.
Pauly, slap me harder.
Oh.
You mother.
Oh my god! Oh my god. That was not fucking cool.
A little harder, a little less.
Harder.
Harder. Tell me to do it harder.
Do it harder.
When she said his name, he like fucking horned out and fucking squeezed her.
You got to mention me my name.
Pauly, slap me harder.
Oh.
You mother.
Ow, squeeze!
Hey.
Sorry.
Oh my fucking god. This is insane.
Squeeze
She
really
said-
hard.
Hey, Pauly. She's got to do that to you now, you bitch.
Good job, Dave. I like that Dave is doing what he can. Yeah, he's 100% getting off on this. Exactly. Look at Libby. This is Crystal's like character face, but I wonder how she's feeling about all of this. I don't think that Tammy would ever speak out about this being fucked up, but if they did feel it, I feel like out of the two of them, Libby might. But again, I don't know. It's a tough situation to be in as a smaller creator.
No.
Yeah, you're the one.
And now he doesn't want her to slap him. I'm so glad that Dave is in the middle of this. Yeah, Dave is doing great. Kristen, I'm waiting for your question. I'm scared.
Who did it? Hey, stop screaming. How come you start screaming every
You're gonna
time?
hurt me.
I'm gonna.
He's such a little shit. He's such like a little sibling that's like, that hits you and then gets scared when you're going to hit him back. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Hang on. Doing my right hand is always a joke. Oh, it's frozen again. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to figure this out.
I'm gonna hit you, man.
I can feel you're gonna hurt me.
I'm gonna grab your wiener right now, man.
Okay.
She's
Good job,
strong.
Dave.
What?
I'm gonna flick it around a little bit,
Yeah,
bat
yeah.
it around.
All right, ask me some more questions.
Cause he's hitting your
Let's talk about
arms.
sports.
He doesn't want it.
Dave is so chivalrous. We love that. We love that about him. Oh, did I not do that one? I can't tell if I've done 2 coats on my thumb. I don't think I have. Okay.
Maybe hitting him.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. No. The
What's
slap
that?
didn't. It was the squeeze.
Can we check in on Miss Crystal? I'm worried about her. She hasn't been
fine.
talking.
Pauly, do you have a question for Miss Crystal?
I'm fine. I'm
Oh,
doing
no.
okay.
I don't want him to ask Miss Crystal questions. I am worried about what his questions will be. Bruh, this nail is driving me nuts. Hang on one sec, guys. If you're here and you're enjoying yourself, please subscribe. And also go check out Trailer Tales and everything that Chelcie and Libby are doing, because they're amazing. Do you watch Sam on the Spot? I was talking about it, Blanco. I have watched it, and I said that Libby is really, really good at it. I really enjoyed her stint. I think Chelcie struggled a little bit. I think because she's just less seasoned than Libby, I think. Specifically in improv. Because she was up there and she was like taking requests and she was like, another one. So I think she kind of got stun locked a little bit. But I thought Libby did really well. And I think when Tammy got in a groove, or when Chelcie got in a groove, she did a great job. But I think it was kind of a tough start. Hang on, I just gotta paint this nail. Is it the 3rd coat? Might be. Sure might be. Okay. So let's see if Pauly asked Miss Crystal a question. It makes me nervous. Oopsie.
He's gonna come up with a question for
I'm
you.
starstruck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very starstruck.
I get it.
I bet you do get it. Okay. What's interesting is they don't have any, like, ads. I mean, it's probably just because it's like 18 plus.
You know, when you go into town, I know you take your truck into town. I've seen you, and you go to the small stores and you get the knickknacks.
Christmas creations.
Yeah, is your favorite candy? Because I've seen you get different candy. Is it brittle or is it like fudge?
I do like the peanut brittle, but I do enjoy a Werther's original.
Hell
And I
yeah.
like those because they're individually wrapped and I can give them, to
To
people.
the kids and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, that's a normal question. That's a normal question. I think that he's more cautious with Crystal / Libby, and I hope it stays that way. Thoughts of Trisha's podcast. Oh, hang on, let's see. Thoughts of Trisha's podcast and recent popularity. I'm a Trisha stan, but I totally understand when people aren't. I saw her in Atlantic City a few weeks back, and it was such a crazy experience to be so close to her. I'm old, so she didn't raise me, but I've been watching her forever. I loved Trisha on Frenemies until she started being, like, abusive and stuff. Like, I thought the show was magic. And it's actually why I started watching H3 again. I used to watch a long time ago, but then when Ethan started kind of, like, making fun of social justice warriors and stuff, and his stuff sort of tipped more like edgelordy, I stopped watching, and I was like, oh, that's so sad. I remember hanging on for a while and trying to keep being a fan, but I just had to take a break. But then when Trisha came on, I loved it. I thought they were magical together. Even their fights, I mean, wow, like, what a time. It was such a time. I don't follow anything she does anymore, so I don't really... Thank you for subscribing. God, I'm glad I missed that part of Ethan's arc. It was crazy. I mean, it was like a fever dream every episode. There was always something crazy going on. It kind of, it kind of went with the COVID times, right? Like, I think we all felt insane, and so it kind of worked in that time when we were all just feeling like we were losing our minds. But yeah, I don't know anything about her now. I know she had a bunch of kids. I know she's still with Moses. I think Moses is a fucking dirtbag, but I don't know anything else. I don't follow her at all, so I don't have an opinion. I liked her when she was on the show until she started treating Ethan and Hila terribly. I will say that her, and I said this on another stream, but like her behavior, I wouldn't say it triggered me, but it was familiar to me in a way that I did not enjoy. Like that sort of like switching, the splitting or whatever they call it.
Children.
Yeah, okay, so that's going to freeze it when I switch back to that source, but it's not just that. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And I love giving candy
So
to
brittle
children.
or the fudge?
I'm going to pick fudge. Just a regular fudge with a nut on it.
No.
All right, what the fuck?
Okay. I'm going to read this email. We get emails all the time. People asking questions, wanting to know things.
Who's Kevin?
Okay, he's
Just
touching
kind
her
of go
again.
everywhere and then goes into a beard like a wizard.
So you're saying she shouldn't put up with that?
I think I see a pimple. I have to pop it. Is that okay or no?
No!
Oh, well, what happened to your face?
Where was it? Get it.
You're I'm gonna pop it and lick it. One second.
No!
What the hell? This dude has no boundaries. I will say it hasn't been as many fat jokes. It hasn't been as bad as it seemed like people were making it. But yeah, he is something else. He's something else.
Wait, what is going on? I don't
She's
see
got a
anything.
pimple, bro.
Does
I
she?
can't believe I'm
It's probably a cold
watching
sore.
the Pauly Shore poppers it.
and Crystal's Libby's just like staying in character, bringing it back to how starstruck she is. She's so fucking good.
This is the greatest
All right,
day.
go ahead then,
This is the
Pauly.
greatest day I've ever.
Go for it.
Pauly, go for it.
Wait, someone's saying something. I think he got some of the hints. Yeah, it does kind of seem that way, right? And I'm glad that Jeremiah Watkins, who is this guy in the middle, I'm glad that he wasn't letting that shit happen. He wasn't just like laughing it off. So he's from this. He's gotten a lot of brownie points from me because like I like him, but he's not my favorite. Obviously, the girls are my favorite.
Come closer.
He just wanted to lick me.
Oh no, I licked the pus from the zit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Bro.
Yeah. Bring a little California here to wherever the fuck we are.
That
Yeah,
just goes to show you that even Hollywood stars are regular people.
yeah.
You know?
Oh my God. Let's see if there's anything else worth watching in here.
I gotta go, dude. I got a fucking dinner with Denzel Washington.
You do
at
not.
You
Spago's.
don't. Hey, I think
At
you're faking that
Spago's.
movie, man.
No,
No.
that's a real movie.
What the hell, man?
You guys are great. Thanks for having me. I got my private JSX. I got my.
Okay, they really are leaving. He really is leaving.
There. Pauly. Oh, no. Pauly, you cracked. You cracked.
Don't hurt her.
Jesus.
Hey.
What the hell? Oh, you.
Damn it.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a selfie going here.
Oh, yeah, this
You're
is.
my friend. You're my friend.
What are these sneakers, Dad?
What do you think?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Pauly Shore is
All right,
heavy
I'll
as
see you
shit
guys.
for his size.
See you guys.
Holy shit.
Bye, you guys.
Bye,
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 thank you.
Pauly.
All
Bye.
right, this is what I'm interested in to see the after. What a time for me to just click.
Brother, thank you.
I love Molly
Hi,
Hatchet
Slano.
too. It's one of my favorite bands.
Molly Hatchet, okay.
Yeah.
Is that lady on the
Traveling
Titanic?
Down the road, I'm flirting with disaster. I
All right,
got
hang on, what's Alexander saying? This part seems okay, like he's trying to reel it back, but it's like he can't stop himself from devolving. Yeah, for sure.
to the floor. My life is running faster. How much more can we take of all this miscorruption?
This is a man. This is a lost man. He just looks so fucked up. Wait, what sound made you scream? Who's so red? Who's so red? Tammy?
Bye, brother. Thank you.
I love Molly Hatchet too.
Miscorruption. Yeah, what the fuck is miscorruption? Okay, let's see. All right, so there he is. Singing.
Lies, it makes no sense to me. I don't know about yourself or what you plan to be, yeah?
Wow.
I've been down.
It was.
Bye.
Yeah, buddy.
That was the longest exit ever. You know what? I'm gonna go back to my seat.
Is he,
We gotta.
is he really leaving?
I don't.
They're so confused. Sorry, Libby was so red from him grabbing her face. Oh, where was that? Oh, here?
Hey.
What the hell? Oh, you.
Damn it.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a selfie going here.
Oh, yeah, this
You're
is.
my friend. You're my. We'll do this.
Pauly, we gotta do a selfie.
Yeah, then he just like fucking
There.
boa constrictors
Oh,
are.
no. Pauly, you.
Jesus Christ.
I've met Pauly before. Yes, we did have sex.
Okay, I'm gonna undo that.
He's out there yelling.
Oh my god, this guy is insane. This guy is insane.
Chasing his dog.
Dave and Crystal had never met Pauly.
No, never.
It's missing.
Before he got here, I said, hey, I need to warn y'all about something. He's very Hollywood. And they said, what do you mean by that?
Insane. Totally insane. Him sucking, licking on her, insane. He is nuts.
I said he calls people fat, even when they're not.
That's Hollywood, baby. Calling people fat even when they aren't. Honestly, kind of true. Kind of true. Under the guise of popping the pimple. Yeah, the sucking her arm.
He is a little unhinged. He talks about things and you don't know where he's going with it.
Yeah.
And he'll probably just get up and walk out mid, because that's what they do.
Yeah, they always want to feel like they get to choose when they're leaving.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood. I love that. Like, all this insane shit is definitely because he lives in Hollywood.
Yeah. Like
Because we had more things planned for Pauly. I'm not gonna
we
lie.
did, but he left.
Yeah, so I think their show's usually an hour, and it's at 45 minutes. He just fucking dipped.
And here's the thing. He said he had a private jet waiting for him. He pulled up in a Honda Civic. And I saw it because I went out and got him.
I heard it from 3 blocks away.
He pulled up in a Honda Civic.
A gray Honda Civic. So he's not.
Oh, it wasn't even. It was at 39 minutes. 45 minutes is the total. So he dipped early.
In a private jet.
He said, "There's no damn way."
No, he
I
does
saw him
not
get
come
out
back.
of it. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
So they lie.
Hollywood people lie.
So that was our podcast with Pauly Shore. Should we do a debate topic?
Okay, so that's that. There does seem to be like a piece where he comes back.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. He's out there screaming.
He's out there
Still
screaming.
there.
Okay. I'm going to go. I think a lot of people are going to say son-in-law. I say no.
Favorite Pauly
I'm going to
Shore
go
movie?
with Encino Man.
That's my favorite Pauly Shore movie.
It's the best movie. Because to think someone can be froze over for...
The right answer is no Pauly Shore movie. Am I right, guys? Am I right, gang? Okay, let's see where he goes with this.
For decades like that and then unthawed is the coolest thing ever.
Do you think that Pauly is due for an Oscar because Brendan Fraser got an Oscar? Sean Astin, I think, is Oscar nominated, or maybe he has an Oscar. And then Pauly is also in that cast
The Goofy movie, yeah.
of that movie. Do you think he's
I think if he in an Oscar.
All right, where
Pauly?
is he?
Stephen Baldwin?
The other person,
Wait, hang on, he's screaming again.
Pauly.
curly hair.
Oh my God, he's back.
Oh my...
Oh my God.
What-
Pauly, we thought you all left.
What happened?
Pauly,
What the fuck is happening?
Paul, you okay?
what are you doing, man?
I don't like the girls. I like you, David.
You like me?
What?
Huh?
My kind of boy.
I don't like the girls. What the fuck is he talking about? Why is he so weird? Why is he being so weird? I don't like the girls. I like you, David. Like you were... The girls let you do a lot to them, sir.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you're fun.
What?
You're fun. What, because the girls didn't want you fucking squeezing them? It's very interesting, isn't it? He did not squeeze or slap Dave at all. Right? He didn't do anything to Jeremiah. Didn't squeeze him, didn't lick him or kiss him or suck him or punch him or slap him. He fucking slapped Tammy in the face, squeezed her really hard, squeezed Libby, and like dug his knees into her fucking legs. And she has pain in her legs. Like, that's not cool. 35-year-old boy. Okay.
Think me and you could go to Steak and Shake and have some chili mac 3 ways.
Hey, I want to go.
No, that's just me and David time. I started driving all the way up in the woods, and I started to think about it. I said, oh man,
What?
that boy's got something.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know what it is. He's a star. Hey, David.
Fine, go Dave.
What the hell was that? Y'all, my nails are almost done. I'm gonna take a picture.
He just disappeared behind the wall.
That's
Fine.
what Hollywood stars do.
Go
What the hell?
Go
Hey,
to
that's what Hollywood
First
stars
you go
do.
hang out with John Stamos at the Hollywood party, and now you're going to freaking Steak and Shake with Pauly Shore.
Go to Steak and Shake. Bring me back
and we'll
something.
sit here.
If he's paying, bring me back something to go.
Okay.
All right, let's see if Pauly comes up anymore. Are they still listening for him out there?
Okay.
Bring me back something.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for watching Trailer Tales. It was a wild episode today, and I almost fought Pauly Shore. She almost made love with him on camera, and then Crystal, you know,
I just was observing it all with delight.
Yeah, and Crystal was kind of, slash Libby was kind of like, I feel like she was kind of left out. But maybe that's a good thing because his attention was pretty weird. His attention on Tammy, at least, was very weird. But it is interesting that he didn't have any physical weirdness with Dave. Like, the fact that he was like, yeah, I'm going to slap this woman in the face, and didn't think that that was like a bad look at all, even if it was a joke, even if she was in on it. Also, she didn't get to slap him with her titty.
And that's fine.
And that's okay. He's a big star.
Yeah.
Hey, I just sat in the same room with Pauly Shore.
You
And
did.
he mounted you, Crystal.
He mounted me, and
Okay, so there isn't anything else to that. Yeah, I still think that they don't need to have Pauly Shore on ever again. That doesn't need to happen, I don't think, because he's not funny. He made everything weird. Did I get them all? Ooh, I did not get that last one. Yeah, I just don't think that they need to have him on again. I hope they don't. It definitely was not as bad. I mean, we just skipped through it, but it seems like he got pushed away from the fat jokes much earlier than I thought he would. I thought he was just like he was going to be like out of control like the whole time, the way they made it sound. Libby got weird vibes, so I think she kind of like protected herself a little. What did Trey say? Kind of need whatever he's on low key. I mean, yeah, besides like the weird grabby pinchy stuff. Okay, let me take a picture of my nails. And I will put them up on the screen here. With the flash on, right? On. Bruh, they look so cool. Hell yeah, brother. Listen, they're not perfect, because I'm not perfect at doing my nails, but they look really freaking cool. So let me just get them up. Lord dump, but Pauly Shore watched my TV wedding and reached out about it and was low-key very nice about it. Wait, what do you mean your TV wedding? What does that mean? Tell me more. I don't know what a TV wedding is. Okay, let me pull up my thingy here. Yeah, do that while I... Bro, where's 28? Oh, well, whatever. Upload. All right, let me go on Imager and show you this picture. Come on, come on. Okay, hang on. Yeah, we need more. Hi, PJ. You might have answered already, but what's your guess on the new crew member? Well, a lot of people have said Harley, and I feel like that is such a good match. Like, I would love that. I don't know how they'll swing that, though, because he is in Canada, right? Oh my God. I have to clean them up, okay? I have to clean them up, so don't be too judgy about that. But just look at the effect on my two longer nails. It's fucking thick. All right, oh, that's just like frozen, so that's fine. Imager. Okay. Look! Can you see it? Do you see? Do you see? I got married on an episode of The Last Drive-In, and one of the movies they played in that episode was an early one of Pauly's called Phantom of the Mall. Oh, yeah, isn't that like a cool... So, like, when my other nails grow out, it'll look even better. But, yeah, isn't it a pretty purple? You can also see on my finger, my middle finger, where I took, like, the bright dandelion fuzz color off. Because I have, like, a thing where I go, you know? So yeah, so that's, you can't see it. That's Dark Omens. Okay, so yeah, my guess, I guess my guess is Harley, but I'm not really sure how that will work unless there's like a love bot situation, because it is really difficult for him to like participate, right? Like there's kind of like a lag or something, and so it's hard for him to participate. And I did see people talking about Tall Skeleton. That was the other one I saw. I don't know. I said last night, I think, that I hope they are getting someone, whether they're in the background or on screen, who does a really, whose like main job is coming up with cool activities and segments for them to do, right? Because I feel like that has been lacking since Sam and Ian left. And I would love to see more of that. Also, I'm really happy for Sam. She seems to be like madly in love in Georgia. So I'm really happy for her. I don't know why QT Cinderella didn't really work out. Maybe she just wanted to go home, but I'm happy for her. Tall Skeleton is Tamara, right? No, that's Undead Mummy, right? Tamara is Undead Mummy. Tall Skeleton has basically been working for them for free. I hope they hire him. Me too. And maybe it hasn't been for free. Like maybe they have been paying him. I mean, that's how Cam got his job, right? Like just sending in sick memes. Alex the Fiction, that would be cool. He's another YouTuber right now that's doing H3 content. I don't think it'll be Harley. So who's it gonna be? Who do we think is like the permanent guest gonna be? Right? Because that's what they said. Did they say new crew member or did they say permanent guest? I don't remember what they said. But we have a whole week to speculate. And I'm excited. They always come back with something fun and cool. So, Tom Ward. I would love to have him as a permanent guest. He's great. He has great vibes. And he's like so in Ethan's corner. I love Tommy boy. He's the best. All right, y'all. Just a final reminder that we're going hard when the show comes back. Last night we chatted about this a little bit, and yeah, we're gonna do it. We are going to, can I do this? Let's see. Let's make it look a little bit better. Hey. When the show comes back, I am going to do an H3 after party at least twice a week to start. And if it's something we really love and something that is a benefit, like to me and to all of you and potentially to my bank account, like that would be great. Because for years and years, I've put a lot of time into a lot of different projects for fun. And it takes a lot of time away from my wife and me and our animals, one of whom is sleeping on my laundry over here. So I'm trying to balance. I want to do something fun for all of us. I think, like I've said, we don't have a space besides Reddit, which is great, to talk about the show as it happens, right? So I hope that y'all will tune in for the after party, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. We will see where it goes. Hang on one second. Who makes the lore page? I don't remember their name. So excited to watch you and chat with everyone when it's back. It's been hard to find anyone covering H3 now who isn't on a weird side of the internet. Yeah, that's what I've noticed too. So I'm trying to like carve out the side of the internet that I think more accurately reflects the H3 audience, which is like professional adults, right? Who aren't like total nut jobs. I think that, you know, most of Ethan's like crusaders out here are cool, funny people, but you know, they're even more terminally online than a lot of us are. So like, let's all hang together. If something crazy happens between now and the show starting, I will be here. But in the meantime, I will be preparing for the H3 after parties. I'm definitely going to do one on July 7th, the night of the first show. So come with all of your opinions and your thoughts. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about. And then after that, I'm going to try to do it twice a week. So first week will probably be Monday, Friday. And then going forward, I'm hoping to do Tuesday, Friday, because Tuesday is the night, the day that we don't have a show, right? So that's the hope. The issue is that we are also season ticket holders for a WNBA team. So the dates might shift, so make sure you're following, and you'll get notifications for when I schedule things. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we only have one more week till the show's back. Go check out Chelcie Lynn and Libby Higgins and Jeremiah Watkins and everyone else in the Tammy universe. They're amazing. How many subs do you need to start a membership? I have the option to do that. I think it already is enabled. I think it was at 1,000 that I got like a bunch of different things. But we don't need to do memberships yet. I don't want to get crazy. But yes, H3 normies. Family. How do the Gen Z kids do it? Family. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you around. Bye, girlies.